So in this video, we're going to talk about how you can create projects in Google Cloud, what projects are, and how you can manage projects on Google Cloud. Now, projects are a member of the Google Cloud resource hierarchy. So when we say resource hierarchy, you have your organization node, which is here at the top, followed by potentially folders, followed by projects. Now, you don't necessarily need to have a folder for a particular project, but all resources on GCP must belong to a project. So projects don't necessarily need to be inside folders, but all the resources on GCP need to belong to a project. Now, the nice thing about this resource hierarchy is that it's very easy to manage permissions. You can invite someone to a project, and that person will get access to all of the contents of that particular project. You can also invite someone to a folder, and again, that person will get access to all of the projects and resources inside that folder. So let's first create a project on Google Cloud. So here on the upper left-hand side of your Google Cloud console, you have the project that you're currently on. In this case, this is Terraform Network Test. So I can click this Terraform Network Test, and then from here, I can create new project. Now you notice that there are several options here. I can give my project a name and an ID. The name is just human readable. It doesn't matter what name you give it. I can give it whatever name I want. The project ID, however, can be changed upon creation. So I can name this project something else. Let's call it Really Basic Project. So I can name this project, or I can give this project a different ID, and I can name this project some other name. The name, again, can be whatever you want it to be, but the ID needs to be unique across all of Google Cloud. In this case, Really Basic Project is an acceptable ID because there's no other project in Google Cloud that has Really Basic Project as the ID. But if I were, for example, to make this project, notice that this project ID is not available because project must have been taken by another Google Cloud project. So at this point, let's just call this Really Basic Project. Again, the project name can be whatever you want. Ideally, you want it to be something meaningful, right? So I'll call this Really Basic Project as well. Now finally, you can choose your billing account. Now you can see I have several billing accounts here. These are billing accounts for education. I even have one for research. In your case, if you are working, for example, with a free trial Google Cloud, then your credits will be associated with that free trial billing account. If you are like me and you're an educator or a student, you may get a billing account for education that you can use to explore Google Cloud. So in this case, you can see I have 2 billing accounts for education and 1 research billing account. These billing accounts determine how you're paying for your Google Cloud project. And in this case, I am paying using credits. You can have several billing accounts that may use different credit card numbers or different payment methods on Google Cloud. So at this point, I can create my project. I can also choose if I want to put my project in a folder. So you can see that I have different folders, and I can choose if I want to put it into one of these folders. But for now, let's say I don't want to. And then I can now create this project, and now it's being created. Let's just wait for a while. It is now finished creating, and I can select that project, and you can see that project name is up here. Right? You can see the ID of the project here as well.